Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, the Yoruba language is very nuanced. As you all know, the Yoruba language speaks almost exclusively in idiomatic expressions, and we use idioms in Yoruba language because we find it impolite to say directly what you mean to somebody. So you say what you mean in coded language so that then you give the person that is receiving whatever it is that you are saying the space then to go and digest what has been said and interpret the meaning. In fact, the Yoruba language is so nuanced that we even have an idiomatic expression for the idiomatic ways that we speak. So we say lowe lowe la nlulu agidigbo ọlọ́gbọ́n ló ń gbọ́ ọ̀mọ̀ràn ló mọ̀ túmọ̀ ẹ̀. So what does that mean? Lowe lowe la nlulu agidigbo. What that means loosely, because of course the Yoruba language does not translate directly to English because of course it loses its nuance, but what that means loosely in English is that the drum beat of the Agidigbo is beaten in coded rhythms, and it is only the initiated that can interpret it. So all that build up that I've just made is just to use this idiomatic expression to introduce this video that I'm about to engage you with. So we kick off Ọjà Òyìngbò kò mọ̀ pé ẹnìkan ò wá. Ọjà Òyìngbò kò mọ̀ pé ẹnìkan ò wá. So that's the expression that is the introduction to this particular video. And what does that mean? It means that the Òyìngbò market, which is a famous market in Lagos State, it does not know that somebody has not visited the market. Again, it loses its resonance when you translate it into English, but really what it means in essence is that the Òyìngbò market is so busy. If you did not attend the market on that day, or if whoever does not attend the market on that day or on a particular day, nobody is really aware or nobody pays any cognizance. So guys, I bring you this. Two queens allegedly dump Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́ after he locked one of them up. So all that preamble that I just did is just really to introduce that headline. Two queens allegedly dump Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́ after he locked one of them up. So Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́ has probably 158 billion wives. So two of them leaving the palace is probably not something he will be aware, maybe until 10 years time when he's just asking, oh, I've not even seen XYZ. So this is a man that takes a bride a day, and this is an 80-something-year-old man. So wives are plentiful, but let's get into the reasons why the Oloris have left the palace. Two Oloris, queens of the Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́, have reportedly left the palace for Lagos. According to unconfirmed report by Instagram blogger Gist Lover, Queen Dami and Queen Anu took to their heels after Dami was locked up in prison for allegedly going against palace rules. So read the post below. So here is now the detailed breakdown of why this took place. Unrest in the palace. Oyo Kingdom just lost two queens to the streets of Lagos State. These two queens left Oyo yesterday and got to Lagos around 2 a.m. midnight. According to them, they are tired of the palace and how the king is treating them. They want to follow Queen Ola's footstep, seeing that she is cashing out in Lagos. According to our source, Queen Dami was locked up in the palace prison for like a week as she was said to have gone against one of the palace rules. All her belongings were seized from her. After she was released, she took a few of her clothes and fled to Lagos, together with another queen, Queen Anu. If all the queens they run comot for palace, who go come remain? Make all these queens stay in one place, so I come in peace. So this is now what this person has to say about the goings on in the Oyo Palace. So the Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́, of course, the image that you're seeing on your screen with just a handful of his many wives. I think the youngest one will be round about in her early 20s, and as I said, maybe perhaps not a wife a day, but this is a man that marries routinely. So I'm not quite sure what banner he's marrying this wives under. I'm aware that he's a Muslim. That is my understanding, and please correct me if it's not, but I am aware that he's a Muslim. But I am also aware that in that faith, you are only entitled no more than 4 wives. So he has, I mean, already just from the body count, from the image on your screen, that's already 7 women right there. Although if you look at these women, by the way, I digress. If you look at these women, either from left to right or right to left, see if you can spot any distinction between any of them, because they all look exactly the same to me. So he likes that androgynous look, that yellow purple look, and he likes them young. So he likes them young, and he likes them fair skinned, and he likes them of a particular build. So these are just some of his wives. So if he loses 2 of these women, then I'm not quite sure that he will be crying in conflicts anytime soon. So this is a man, of course, that will probably replace them almost immediately, and he would have still married more anyway, even if they are stayed in the palace. But the Alaafin of Oyo, of course, an 80-something-year-old playboy, he used to be a boxer and I think a military man in his first incarnation before he became a monarch. So perhaps this is what gives him the rigor and the vigor to carry on with all these young women. But then, of course, I cannot even imagine myself having to contend with this, and I cannot say that I envy him. But 2 queens flee the palace is the latest development in the Oyo Kingdom, in the palace of the Alaafin. What says you? Come share thoughts. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, come join me in the comment section, then come tell me what you're making of this king and this revolving door of wives. This is a guy, by the way, that was having to back some Fuji artist away from one of his wives. That was the controversy earlier on, either this year or late last year. But then now, the latest controversy now is that 2 wives have fled the palace. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.